The woods can be dense for our acts. The sea can be deep for our diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning. Unfortunately, I don't think they're letting people know that I'm live. The notification, that's what we call it. So many buzzwords. All right. I heard somebody in a meeting saying, I just can't understand these young kids and their lingo today. They're not talking any different, really. I don't think. So I'm going to suggest that when we are in meetings that we talk in plain English, man. Just talk in plain English. You don't need your buzzwords. Nobody cares. Okay, so just speak in plain English, man. Don't worry about it. If you're incapable of doing that, then maybe take an English class on how to speak proper English. It's not that tough. Okay? It's about not being terminally unique. It's about fitting in. Well, that's a requirement. No, you still get to be yourself. Well, yeah, but what do you want to be able to carry on your message, or do you want to just be known for talking fancy? Okay. And I know this because I used to do it myself. See, I got my GED, and I used to love when people. I used to love it when people would ask me, "Where'd you go to college?" So that I could tell them, "Nowhere. I just had my GED, and I'm still as good as you." Yeah, see, can't do that. We can't do that stuff. So, all right, that was 3-minute mark. Let's get on to the topic. Ingrid, good to see you. I do not think that notifications are going out. So, and I'm so tired of fighting with all this different stuff. It's been a very emotional week for me and a lot of ups and downs, and I need a day of regular. So, I'm also upset that my computer keeps putting stuff on here that I don't want, like telling me the temperature at the current time, giving me notifications. I don't like that. Ding, ding. Oh, you got an email. Okay. My phone tells me. It's okay. You don't need to tell me. I know too many notifications. Like group chats. I immediately put them on silent because I no. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, do this well. Shut up. Doing something. The slipper. The slipper. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. And I love my name. Thank you, Grandma, for giving me such a great name. I love you. I can't wait to see you again. I miss you so much. And please say hello, whether you're watching live or the rewatch. I do get a lot of rewatchers. And today we're talking about the slipper. I'm not sure how long this will go. I only have one area to cover, but I've been a slipper myself. And I think there's a couple of things. What does this say? I gotta read this. Every time I used to check my refurbished phone, it opened up to "It's cold in Moscow today." How is it in Moscow today then? I bet it's cold. That's messed up. Kind of funny though. Kind of humorous, I guess. It would irritate the hell out of me after a while though. It would. It'd be funny at first. So I'm trying to figure out how to, you know what? Let's just start with the reading, and that'll kind of bring up what I should probably talk about. All right. Slips can often be charged to rebellion. Some of us are more rebellious than others. Okay. So there's our first reason for slipping: rebellion. We're rebellious people. We are. Are slips going to happen? Yes. Okay. This is the part that I don't like. Okay. The argument of are slips and relapses a part of recovery? They are a part of my recovery. If they are not a part of your recovery, then they're not a part of your recovery. But don't go around saying it's not a part of anybody's recovery because you don't know. And if you don't know, shut your mouth. That'd be like me trying to tell you what it's like to be pregnant. Well, I've never slipped, and usually these people, the people that have never slipped, they love to let people know. My sobriety date. This is how they always start. My sobriety date is March 16th, 1989. And I've been in continuous sobriety since then. And they'll talk on the people that have, hey, I'm slipping. What do I do? Well, I never had a slip. Well, good for you, man. That's great. But that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about your non-slip. If you don't know, then you don't know. So what? Leave it alone. I'm going to tell you what I don't like. The fact that we have that line. I'm going to be on that till it changes. Right? If you can be a sponsor, please raise your hand. It's jacking the slippers up. Oh, they're just over there slipping. They're not willing. And you're sitting over here on your butt doing what? Doing what? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I'm for the newcomer. Right? I'm tired of going to meetings with lazy people. I am. I'm just tired of it. I am actually looking for a new 12-step group. And I don't know that it's going to be AA. I think I'm going to start my own group so that I can get the AA that I need, that I know that other people need. That when somebody slips, we come in and we take care of them. We do not shoot our wounded. Well, they're not willing. I'm going to tell you something. When I worked in detox, you want to work with non-willing people? Go work at detox. I wasn't there very long. I'm going to tell you something. There was one guy I was working with. I just got to a point where I was so frustrated that my mind was like, he's unwilling. Then one of my fellow peer coaches came along and said, do you mind if I try? I said, absolutely, because I'm not getting anywhere. And she hooked him. She did it. Where in my mind, I thought unwilling. No, that was just an excuse to not have patience, tolerance, kindliness, and love. Yes, Dion did that. We're all susceptible to this stuff. Every single one of us. Slips may be due to an illusion that one can be cured of alcoholism. We know that one. We know, all of us know that one all too well, right? Feeling better, look better, having a better time. I can drink. Slips can also be charged to carelessness and complacency. And it's the complacent. Maybe that's what I need to, instead of stop calling everybody lazy, maybe I should start using complacent. Because that's what it is. It's resting on your laurels. When there's a new person in the room and you're not going and asking them or telling them that you can sponsor them or even be a closed mouth friend till they find a sponsor, you are being complacent. Absolutely. I keep telling people, and people keep arguing with me. There are no directions in the big book on how to wait for a sponsee. There are none. And if you can show it to me, I'll be the first one to stand down. But it ain't in there. I know. I even read two wives. I read two employers. I read the family afterward. You guys do that stuff hardly ever comes up in meetings. We need to talk about it. Did you know that? Right. Many of us fail to write out these periods sober. Okay. I did not. I did not stay sober. After 12 years, complacency stepped in, and it was a couple years of relapse. I was emotionally relapsing for a couple years before I physically relapsed. And it is because I stopped going to meetings. That's why meetings are so important to me. That's why you see me floundering with this meeting thing. It upsets me. I need to find my place, man. All right. Things go fine for 2 or 3 years. Yeah, see, that's what happened to me. Then the member is seen no more. Some of us suffer from extreme guilt because of vices or practices that we can't or won't let go of. Too little forgiveness and too little prayer. Well, this combination adds up to slips. Right? It's the little things that kill. It's the little things that kill. I'm telling you. So, number one, in the beginning, we're going to miss the little things. We're going to miss them. We can't see them. Literally, we can't see them. And that's why it's important that we have a guide. That's why it is important that a person have a sponsor immediately so that they know these little problems, little things. Okay. Did you pray today? Well, no. Okay. Little things. Did you go to a meeting? No. Okay. Did you talk to your sponsor? Did you talk to another person in recovery today? No. Okay. Don't let the small things slip by. You give the small things just as much attention, and you'll make it. This is not about becoming perfect. It's about reaching perfection. God. It's all about God. And dare I say, love. This has to do with love. This person slept. Oh, well, I never slept. Fuck off. I slept 22 times. Why? Because nobody was coming up and saying, Dion, you got to stop this. Because I couldn't see it. I couldn't. And I know that those people coming in can't either. But I can only sponsor so many people. I have ideas for this. I'm going to start a Zoom group that's a newcomers meeting for people to find sponsors, or for sponsors to find sponsees. We used to have them. They were called newcomer meetings. We still have them, but they're not like newcomer meetings. Newcomer meetings are all about newcomers finding a sponsor. That's what a newcomer meeting is. But that's not what happens. Now anymore, they're going to ask you for, people are going to start asking you for your Medicaid number because they're probably recovery coaches sneaking themselves in there. All right. Then some of us are far more alcohol damaged than others. Welcome to the jungle, my friend. Still others encountering a series of calamities and cannot seem to find the spiritual resource to meet them. There are those of us who are physically ill. Others are more subject to more or less continuous exhaustion, anxiety, and depression. It's me. All those. I'm always exhausted. Not always, but for years there I was. When my PTSD first, I would sleep 18 hours a day. Okay. These conditions often play a part in slips. Sometimes they are utterly controlling, but you can make it if you have the capacity to be honest. If you have the capacity to be honest. Okay? And I know this because I go through it. I work with it every single day of my life. I had nightmares last night, just like I always do. They're always drinking dreams. Everybody hates me. Last night, the police were looking for me for murder. They get very violent, and that's what scares me. That's what scares me, is they get. Sometimes I get so sick and tired of being picked on that I just start killing everybody in my dreams. Is okay. Anyway, we're talking about slips. Are they going to happen? Yeah, they are. I had a slip on my 4-step, and my sponsor went back one day. We went back through 1, 2, 3, and next time we were back together doing the 4-step. Right. So a slip doesn't mean it's the end of it. It does not. A slip only means that you're changing your sobriety date. That's it. You have not lost everything that you just worked on for the last 3 months. You did not lose it over a drink. No, that's not how it works. Oh, you had a slip. We got to go all the way back. No, you don't. No wonder they're not sticking around. I got to go. I'm on the 6th step and I got to go all the way back and do another 4-step. No, you don't. Bad sponsor. Bad sponsor. All right, I'm wrapping up. I love you guys. Peace out and have a day.